All right, guys. You're welcome once again. Um, this is Open Analytic Projects for the online cohort, and we are going to be analyzing the Nigeria telecom sector. I want to believe you guys are excited about that. You know, MTN subscribers, Glo subscribers, Nine Mobile, Airtel. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be excited to understand or to get insight, from how your favorite network is coping. All right, so yeah, um, so the first thing we want to just do is just a recap. Yeah, what is Open Analytic? I'm sure many of us we already have an understanding of what Open Analytic entails. So it was actually born out, of a desire to develop analytic solution to local problems, and more importantly, to share our process in a bid to democratize learning, reuse, and reproduction. And the beauty of Open Analytic is, it's like open source. You are going to have like a hands-on experience on how to achieve the same result. So it's not that we are just showing you this is what we have done, and you admire the beautiful, insights. You're also going to have the opportunity to contribute, and to, you're gonna be seeing how we get the job done, and you have the opportunity to also contribute to your quota. All right. So introduction. This project is just analyzing the trend, voice, internet, and porting activities of the major telecommunication operators in Nigeria from the third quarter 2017 up to the fourth quarter 2019. All right, and like I told us earlier, we have four major telecommunication companies in Nigeria: MTN, Glo, Airtel, Nine Mobile, and others. Okay, others, Visa Phone, and so on like that. All right, so we are going to be trying to check the trend of their performance over time, basically from 2017 to 2019. Okay, then now the objective is to just obtain quality data from the major telecommunication companies in Nigeria for a given duration, to analyze this data to derive insight, based on their performance trend, for voice data, for internet subscription or internet data, the porting activities. By porting activities, we mean, customer that leaves MTN to maybe another network and vice versa, or customer that joined MTN. Okay. Now, we will also be identifying factors that might cause, variation in any of the performance trend. Yeah. And these are the milestones. Okay. Today is the first day. We've done the introduction already, or we are in it now. So we're also going to be obtaining data from relevant, we'll be obtaining the relevant data for the project. Okay, so these include getting data from NCC and other sources. So our major source of getting the data is NBS, Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, but NCC is the regulatory body. Okay, NCC is Nigeria Communications Commission, so it's the regulatory body. So for data validation, you might want to check their website, and but I can assure us that whatsoever NBS is giving us, they are not getting it from, they're also getting it from NCC, and it's been validated already. All right, so we look at the data extraction, we do exploratory data analysis, data visualization, Then we test story with the data and wrap up the project. That was on Saturday, next week Saturday, precisely. All right. So yeah, the tools we are going to be using: Excel as our primary source of data, Power BI, Power Query for data analysis, data visualization. Then we have the Google spreadsheet for collaboration and repository of the project data. All right. Now, thoughts. This is very important. Okay. With strict adherence to the stipulated time frame above and cooperation from all members, this project should be completed on or before Saturday, 30th May 2020. Okay, so it's a project that can even take us 3 days to complete. Maximum. It's even a day project if we give it all our, give it 100%. All right, so this cooperation is very, very important. Okay, and I'm hoping that we are all going to cooperate and deliver this project. Yeah. So the one activity is we want to get the data, and we are going to be getting the data, like I told us earlier, from Nigeria Bureau of Statistics website. Okay. Then I also have the data on the drive. So then today we also try to understand the data sets, just do some kind of investigation, and see how best we can structure the data so that when we are doing the ETL process, it's going to be smooth and seamless. All right. So let me stop the presentation. Okay. Yeah. So to get the data, we go to Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. The website is nigerianstats.gov.ng. Okay, so I'm sure we all know how to get here. All right, then you can, once you're at the home page, click on e-library, and yeah, so this is the e-library where they have different data sets. You can check the sectors. Maybe you want to get data by sectors. Once you click on sector, you'll be able to click on categories. And, once you click on category, you can click on maybe subcategory. But for us, that's a long process. Let me reset. So to get the data that we want, we know that we are working on telecoms data. So you just type in telecom in the search bar. Say telecom. All right. So the moment you do that, then you see all the data sets. Yeah. The first one is fourth quarter of 2019. So you just click on this icon. That's the book icon. Then, you can download the report. But what we are particular about is the Excel file. Okay, so once you click on download, then it's going to download to your system. So while we are here, let me just quickly walk us through the summary of how MBS used to go about, after doing the analysis, how they go about their summary. All right. So now we can see that for the fourth quarter of 2019, okay, reflected that a total of this is 184,699,409 subscribers were active on voice, as against 179,176,930 in third quarter of 2019. All right, and so they are just doing some kind of comparison. So this represented in terms of percentage too. That's 3.33%, approximately 3% increase in voice subscription quarter on quarter. and 6.87 year on year. All right. Well, this is nice. So obviously they did some kind of quarter on quarter analysis and year on year analysis. All right. Well, I don't think we should dwell too much on this. Okay, then they also look at it in terms of states. Lagos State has the highest number of subscribers in terms of active voice per state in fourth quarter 2019, and closely followed by Kano State. You know, the least state is Ebonyi State. All right, cool. Makes sense. Yeah, so this is just to give us an idea of the kind of insight we can generate, but we are not going to be limiting ourselves to this. We are definitely going to torture the data until the data confers, to what we want to get. All right. Then for the NCC website, to see the report, it comes to statistics, industrial reports, or industrial statistics rather. This is taking some time. Okay. Yeah, it's coming up. All right. Now, yeah. Okay, so we come to okay. Yeah, so we can see for the month of March 2019 up to February 2020, that's subscriber teledensity data. Okay, so we see how they structure the data. It's NCC, the way they do their yeah, well, it makes sense anyway. So by teledensity, it means that in a particular, say, is a region or area now, at least in out of 100, say in a particular region, how best can I describe teledensity? Okay, you know what? Let me just get the right definition here. Teledensity meaning, okay? Yeah, so teledensity is saying that, okay, is the number of telephone connections for every 100 individual living within an area. Okay, so for every 100 individual, the number of telephone connection is called teledensity. Okay, so that was what NCC did. Yeah, they calculate, they are trying to visualize subscriber, and the teledensity data. Okay, yeah, this is not bad. They also have subscriber and operator data. This is a wonderful chart. Okay, this is okay, and well, they have the peak mobile peak period voice tariff, and so on like that. All right, now so I have already downloaded the data, and I believe that by now you should also know how, you should know how to get the data by yourself. Then we also be sharing the URL. We also be sharing the link to download the that you can get the data from, the one we've downloaded, and all the data we are going to be working with. We'll be sharing them with you in case you are finding it difficult to download it directly from NBS website. All right. So let me go to my desktop. Okay, I have the data here. All right. Now, before now, I want to quickly check the schedule again so that I can be sure that we are not missing anything out. Then please, for me to be sure that I'm a Liverpool fan. I will never walk alone. I will appreciate if we can
Wait,
respond once in a while. You
hello.
get, yeah, I'm with you.
Sorry, I can't see your screen anymore. I'm seeing you instead.
Oh, wow,
Yes.
wow. Okay, so I'm just going to.
Or is it only me?
All right, what
Okay,
about
okay,
now?
yeah. I
You
think
can
you're
see it
back
now.
now.
Oh, awesome,
Yes, I can.
awesome. Yeah, thank you for that, guys. Please, if you notice any, what's it called? Maybe you're struggling to see my screen. Please let me know so that I can, just make adjustments. All right. So let me go back to the schedule so that I can be sure that we are still on track. Mm, okay. Yeah. So okay. So I've already walked us through how we can get the data. You can either get the data from, maybe you download it directly from NBC website, or you download it from this URL. So I'm just going to drop this URL in the chat um, room in case you want to get it from there. And I will also advise that I will advise that you can have the data ready so that it will help you to follow up with what I'm doing. Okay. So now I've dropped the link in the chat room. So what we want to quickly do now is to understand the data sets. Let's see how they've been collating the data over time. Then we can now build a standard template for the ETL process. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to open. Just a minute, guys. All right. Come here. So we are starting from third quarter of 2017. So I'll just open second quarter and also third quarter, so that I can explain why third quarter 2017 and not first quarter 2017. Okay, so that's coming up. I hope you guys are still seeing my screen.
Yes, I can
Okay.
see your screen. Only your face is missing.
Yeah.
But at least I can see the screen.
All right. Cool.
Yes, you can see
Yeah.
the screen, so go on.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Oh, hope I'm not too fast. Like let
Eh,
me know. Let me know if I'm too fast so that I can.
No, sir, all right, all right.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is coming up. Nice. Um. Okay, so we just want to understand the data set. That's what we are doing now. Okay, so now this is second quarter 2017. It's almost the same thing with the first quarter. So yeah, so if you look at this data, you see that we have, okay, data for second quarter 2017 report. That was second quarter as at June 2017. All right. Yeah. I hope you all know that we have 4 quarters in a year, right? And each quarter is, I think, 3 months. January, February, March, that's first quarter. April, May, June, second quarter, right? July, August, September, third quarter. October, November, December, fourth quarter. Okay, so because this is second quarter of 2017, so that's the last month in the second quarter, which is June 30th, 2017. All right, so they capture the data by states. We have all the states in Nigeria, including the Federal Capital Territory. Yeah, that's FCT. Okay, so we see that we have like two category, right? This is active voice, and we also have active internet. Okay, so voice can just be maybe when your subscription, you are not subscribing to use the internet, or you are not subscribing for data, you are only buying credit to make call. You know, that's the voice. That's what they mean by active voice. Okay, but when you buy and you subscribe, either daily WhatsApp subscription or maybe Facebook Messenger, or you know, unlimited data subscription, they call it active internet. Okay, so that's the two category. So we have active voice and we have active internet. So another thing they are fond of doing, or another thing MDS ensure they do and they are kind of consistent with, is that they compare on this same Excel, they compare the previous say quarter. Okay, so you see, like, I mean, for the previous year, so you see that they are comparing to active internet, you know, second quarter 2017 with third quarter 2016 now. Then they do their, for them to calculate the growth, right? So I think that's why they are doing that on this same Excel, you know, templates. Yeah, Excel have suffered. They are just loading Excel with all sorts of information. Well, that's fine. Nice. All right, so now something is missing here. We can't really tell the network. Okay? We can't tell if it is MTN, this accumulated figure, right? This 3 million. Sorry, I need to lower my voice when I'm calling those amounts. You know, you can see this figure, right? We can't tell if it is maybe MTN subscribers or Glo, or so there is no details about the network here. All right, and if you come to the summary of porting tariff, all right. So if you come to the summary, yeah, we have okay. So for the summary, we can see the network now. CMTN porting activities. You know, we can see all the network represented, other networks. You know, but when we come to data subscription and internet, voice subscription and internet subscription, we don't really have an idea of the network that is responsible for that. Okay, so Mercy, you are raising your hand. Do you have any questions?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, you said you were going to share the link.
yeah,
Yes, like,
I drop it on
okay,
the
if you
chat.
can help with that so that we can follow up, like the link to the dataset.
Okay, I drop it already on the chat.
Okay, I'm not seeing it. Sorry, that's what I'm asking.
All right, you can check again.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so and you can also download it from NDS website. Okay, so this is 2017 second quarter. Now let's compare it with third quarter 2017. All right, so third quarter 2017, we have this. Now, you see, we also have by states. We have all the states in Nigeria. Then we have GSM plus orders for the voice, active voice, the total active voice per state, third quarter 2017. We have total GSM. Then we now have all the network that is being referred to as GSM now. So we have MTN, Glo, Airtel, Nine Mobile. So, you can come here and say, okay, for maybe a particular state, Abia, we have, for MTN, we have 1M plus, Blow is 400, Airtel, and stuff like that. So now this makes sense compared to what we have in the second quarter of 2017. Then for the porting activities too, you see it's broken down into different network operators, and now I think I need to also explain something. They said ported incoming from other network, then they have ported outgoing to other network. So going forward, instead of saying ported incoming, they use port in and port out, okay? So, and I think that's what we'll be using too. This ported incoming from, once you say port in, you understand that whosoever is porting in is coming from other network, or maybe they just buy a new phone and MTN is their preferred, network. So port out, their existing customer already, and they just, they left a particular network to another network. All right, so now going forward, this is what we are going to be saying. Just to confirm that, let me bring up the fourth quarter 2017, and let me say I'm like, say maybe 10 more minutes to wrap up today's section. Then I can just quickly introduce us to how we are going to be cleaning the data, or the proposed template that will help us to have a seamless and stressless ETL process. All right, so I'm just going to increase the font. Now, yeah, so if you see 2017, the fourth quarter 2017, that's the last date, December. Now, it's also it's like the same structure too. We have by states, then we have all the networks too represented. Now, Etisalat, Nine Mobile, in 2017 third quarter, they refer to them as Nine Mobile. In 2014 third quarter, they gave them a new name and say they are now AMTS. Okay, but either AMTS or Nine Mobile is the same company. I hope you get that. Hello guys, do you get that? All right, yeah. So yeah, cool. Cool. So we can either have EMTS or we have Nine Mobile. It's the same company, okay? Now, and where everybody is used to Nine Mobile, you mentioned it.
Yes.
So if you mention EMTS, like, what network are you using? Or which network are you using? I'm using EMTS. People will just be looking at you and say, is this person, maybe you just come back from Dubai or from Cote d'Ivoire, it just be on your own. So we all know it as Nine Mobile. But, well, in our data, we can just bring the two together, okay? So now I've showed us 2017, fourth quarter. So you can see that it's also the same structure with with the third quarter 2017, okay? So, yeah. Now, the next thing on our agenda is to, now I think we understand the data to some extent now. We notice that they have so many calculations feed that we need to ignore because, of course, the Power BI is robust enough to handle unlimited, calculations. All right, so when we are doing our cleaning, calculation, all this calculation, we have to just, get rid of them. Now, another thing is that we have two categories, like I said earlier. We have internet, we have voice. And I've explained, what internet means, active internet means, and what active voice means, okay? Now, then we've also looked at the porting activity. So by now, I want to believe that we understand the data, to some extent. So let's start cleaning it up so that the more we clean it, the more it makes sense. All right, so the next thing on the agenda is to look at, build a standard template. So we want to start building a standard template that we will use for the ETL process. Now, well, time will not even permit us to, we can't finish this process now, but I'm just going to start. I want to do this so that before our next section, you can just be proactive, and since you have a standard template, and continue the cleaning from your own end so that in the long run, everybody can be on the same page. All right, so now what I will do is that I will open a new sheet. Then, okay, so for 2017 third quarter, I coming, I'll do this saying, okay, so I told us we have two categories. We have active voice. So I'll just say Q3 active voice. Then we have Q3 active internet. Then we also have Q3 porting activity. Those are the three categories that we have, porting activities. Okay. Now, for the active voice, I'll just come here and I can copy from here. Say copy up to this place. And okay, and I need it up to here. Copy this and come here, this as values. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so I want to get rid of the total, like I mentioned. Now, then there's another thing we can, there's another thing we can just quickly do. Now, let us even understand this total. Let's confirm that it's correct, okay, or what this total is saying. This total, GSM plus others. So MTN, Glo, Airtel, etc. They are what is being referred to as GSM. To confirm that, we can just quickly do some, say, this guys, check for this guy. All right, so if you check this value and what we have here, you can see that it's the same thing. So by the time you add others to it, you will see that it will give us that GSM plus others. So their calculation is 100% accurate. Okay, so but we don't need this total column. What we just do is to get rid of it. We don't need this, get rid of that. Now we know this is states. State. Okay, so I can insert, I think I will need to insert two more. Okay, yeah. So this one will be quarters / year. Okay, because I want to like be able to differentiate between different quarters. Okay. Then remember that we don't have, the data is not in it's not really in date format, say maybe 20th, or you understand. It's only if you want to now maintain the last date, okay, in all the quarters, like say December 31st of December, based on how they reported the data here. So we have two options. Either we say as at 31st of December, or we just stick with, maybe we just represent it in the form of quarters. They say fourth quarter and stuff like that. So I think we should do quarters for now. If we need to convert it to maybe the month, the last month, it won't be a bad idea too. So we have quarter / year, and we can have, say, let me call this, I'll call this, say maybe categories. I'll say category. Okay. Now, or no, let me call this subscription. This is subscription. Subscription. Okay. Now, so since we are working on the third quarter, okay, this will be third quarter, Q3 2017. Okay, I can just do this and auto fill. Then subscription is voice, put voice here, and auto fill. Okay, so I have that. Okay, now the state is this is fine. What other things do I need to do? Okay, so the same thing for active internet. So what I'll just do is I can just replicate this here, and this will be internet, and I want to drag down autofill. The state is correct. So this data now, I need to quickly. Okay, so what I will do is that I will come to. Sorry. Just 1 minute, guys. So MTN is 1247402. 1247402. 1247402. Okay, yeah, so we are here. So I'm looking at fourth quarter. Okay, no worry. I will update that fourth quarter. So for the active internet, I'll just copy from MTN to other network, then to end here, copy, and come here, paste as value. Okay, now that's up to Nasarawa. Now remember that I confirmed that this is fourth quarter, right? So let me just change this to fourth quarter. Don't really matter. So I can do the same here. Drag down, autofill, same. Drag down. Okay, cool. So for the porting activity, and yeah, come to fourth quarter porting activity. Yeah, so we have it in this format. Okay, yeah. So you can just copy this, copy, then paste as value here. Paste as value. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Right. So the porting activity, we can just maintain this structure. Instead of serial number, we can call it. No, we don't need this. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, let's maintain this structure. Now for the total, what's it called? For the total number ported, incoming, we call it porting. Port in. Okay. This will be port out. right? Okay, so we have this. Now this is for fourth quarter. Now it's also important for us to include the quarter here. Okay, so you can just copy quarter and year, copy this, do this. Okay, now yeah, I think this is fine. What other things? Am I missing out anything? Um, I'm going to get rid of the total. I need the total. So, okay. So, are we okay? So we don't need the total. And what they did here, okay, is the total they calculate. So we need to watch out for this. There are some other, you know, quarter that they break it down per month. Okay, so we need to always make sure that it's the total for the particular network or operator that we captured. All right, so this is the way the template is going to look like. I've done for fourth quarter 2017. I'm just going to save this. Then, okay, one minute. Save this guy. Valid. Okay, so can just be Q4 2017. All right. Yeah. All right. So, do you think I should do one more quarter, or you understand the structure now? Hello, guys. Are you there?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what this is the template I'm proposing, right? I'm proposing that we should do the cleaning this way. It will help us when we are doing the transformation. Okay, when we take the data to Power Query to clean it up and do some, transformation, some shaping. Having the data in this way, we just make life easier for us. But what do you guys think? Do you think, we should maybe add some other dimension, or are you okay with this template?
Let's see how this template works out. For the other ones, right?
Okay.
Unless somebody else has another contrary idea or something that can make it better.
Okay. So for now, we should stick with this, right?
I think it would be cooler if you can introduce, like, maybe in Power BI, right? The regions. If you can hear me. So like southeast, southwest. I think that will show something on that dimension also.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So I think we already have a data set. Maybe we have a data set for geopolitical zones in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just bring in that data set. You understand? That would be like a different data zone. You understand?
Yeah. Like in Power BI would be cool.
Yeah, makes sense. We are going to look at. I know we have a data on ground for that. Okay, in our last that was in the last online what's it called section we had like a web scraping where we clean the geopolitical zones in Nigeria. So that data is, we have it already, so that won't be a problem.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So I'm just going to stop recording now. Then if we have any question, I'll take our questions and we can call it a day, right? So let me stop recording. All right. So